non-aligned movement. So in this video, we are going to learn about the non-aligned movement or NAM. First of all, we will learn about the meaning of non-aligned and then the objectives of the NAM. And then after that, we will learn about the names of the architects of NAM, Panchsheel, and at the last, we will learn about the role of Jawaharlal Nehru. So what is non-alignment? See, non-alignment means a policy of not joining with any of the two power blocks. That is, the capitalist bloc, which was led by the America, and the communist bloc that was led by the Russia or Soviet Union. So this was the time of Cold War, and at that period, there were two superpowers. One was USA, and other one was USSR. So at that time, the policy of non-alignment says that you don't need to join any of the power blocks and to remain friendly with both the blocks and also to follow an independent foreign policy. You don't need to guide it by any of the power blocks and to join their camp. The non-aligned countries try to judge each international issue on its own merit. Do not follow the views of the superpowers. They support only that side which is right in its opinion. Also, it's a positive and dynamic approach to all international problems which confronts us. So, what were the objective of the NAM? First was end of colonialism and imperialism. So, in the middle half of 20th century, there were many countries in the world that were in the hands of colonial power. So, main objective of the NAM countries was to end the colonialism and imperialism. Also, to maintain the international peace and to condemn racial discrimination. For example, what was happening in South Africa. The apartheid was followed there, in which the racial discrimination was taking place. Opposition to military alliance and use of nuclear weapons. That was one of the main objectives of the NAM. Also, to protect human rights all around the world, protection of the environment as well, and put a stress on cultural equality. Also, to create a new international economic order in which the least developed countries also have a greater say. Also, strengthen the United Nations, which was established in 1945 as a world peacekeeping body. Now, who were the architects of this non-aligned movement? So, these five leaders are known as the architects of NAM. Nehru from India, Nkrumah from Ghana, Nasser from Egypt, Sukarno from Indonesia, Tito from Yugoslavia. So these five leaders combinedly came together and they formed NAM, and many other countries joined this group. Now let's talk about the Panchsheel. Nehru at the Bandung conference that was held in 1955 at Bandung, Indonesia, along with the Chinese Premier Zhao Enlai, started the five principles of peaceful coexistence, also known as Panchsheel. Now, principles of Panchsheel. So Panchsheel has five principles. First is mutual respect for each other's territorial integrity and sovereignty. Second is mutual non-aggression. And then mutual non-interference. And fourth one is equality and cooperation for mutual benefit. And fifth principle is peaceful coexistence. So these five principles combinedly called as Panchsheel, the principle of Panchsheel. Nehru's role in NAM. Nehru was playing a key role in the formation of NAM, and he was one of the main architects of NAM. And because of the NAM, the newly developed countries found a new group to be in, because at the time there were two groups only. One was led by the USA and other one was led by the USSR. Nehru told the newly independent countries of Asia and Africa to stay away from the power blocks. He, along with the Chinese Premier Zhao Enlai, started the five principles of peaceful coexistence, also known as Panchsheel. The first conference of NAM was held in Belgrade, Serbia in 1961. At there, Nehru put a stress on negotiation for peace, negotiation for complete global disarmament, ending imperialism in all forms, and also to oppose military or economic alliance like NATO and Warsaw Pact, criticized the acts of aggression and supported the sovereignty of nations. He also blamed North Korean invasion of South Korea. The Korea War was happening at that time. North Korea and South Korea was fighting a war. He also condemned the Anglo-French action in Egypt on the Suez Canal issue. He favored disarmament. He also disannounced apartheid that was being followed in South Africa and all sorts of racial discrimination. So India, led by Nehru, did not give up the policy of non-alignment. When Pakistan, a neighboring country, joined the SEATO or Southeast Asian Treaty Organization, which was led by the USA, became hostile to India. So that was the time, and Nehru was guiding India's foreign policy as the Prime Minister and also the External Affairs Minister of India. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day ahead.